cruise ripoffs experts never pay for on a cruise. You've scored an amazing cruise deal. Your countdown is on, and you can almost smell the ocean air already. But here's the thing, a lot of first-time, and even some seasoned cruisers find out the hard way. The real money traps? They don't show up until you're already on board. Cruise lines are masters at offering a low upfront price, and then tempting you with all kinds of extras, most of which are carefully designed to part you from your hard-earned money. Some add-ons can genuinely be worth it, but a lot of them, they're just pure rip-offs in disguise. And if you're not prepared, you could end up spending hundreds, or even thousands, more than you planned. So today, we're diving into 8 cruise rip-offs that experienced cruisers avoid at all costs. And honestly, knowing these could make the difference between a stress-free getaway and coming home with a whole lot of regret. And stick around to the end, because rip-off number 8, it's the sneakiest one of all, and most cruisers don't even realize it's draining their wallets until it's too late. Cruise rip-off number 1, overpriced Wi-Fi packages. Cruise ship Wi-Fi. It sounds like a lifesaver, right? Stay connected, post your vacation selfies in real time, maybe even catch up on a bit of work while you're sipping your coffee by the pool. But seasoned cruisers will tell you, unless you absolutely need it, buying Wi-Fi on a cruise is like setting your wallet on fire. You could easily pay $20, $25, even $30 a day for Wi-Fi packages per person. And here's the kicker. The basic Wi-Fi often isn't enough for anything beyond checking your emails. Slowly, streaming movies, video calls, even posting photos can end up requiring an expensive premium upgrade once you're already trapped. On a 7-day cruise, you're looking at over $200 just to constantly fight with slow-loading pages. Experienced cruisers often do one of 2 things. They completely unplug and treat the cruise as a digital detox, or they plan to use free Wi-Fi ashore in ports, at coffee shops, or even at the cruise terminal before boarding. And here's a little bonus tip. If you really must have Wi-Fi for emergencies, check if your cell phone provider offers cheap international coverage that works when you're in port. Otherwise, put the phone away, grab a drink, and actually enjoy the ocean views, instead of staring at a spinning loading icon. Cruise ripoff number 2, bottled water upcharges. You know you need to stay hydrated on a cruise, especially when you're out in the sun all day, hitting the beaches, or enjoying a few cocktails by the pool. But here's the crazy thing. Bottled water on a cruise is one of the biggest ripoffs at sea. Some cruise lines will happily charge you $3 to $4 per small bottle. Want to buy a 12-pack of bottled water before you even get on board? That'll be $30 to $50, thank you very much. It adds up ridiculously fast. And the worst part? You're paying for water that's no different from the highly filtered, perfectly safe tap water already available all over the ship. Smart cruisers don't fall for it. They pack a reusable water bottle, ideally a stainless steel one that keeps water cool, and just refill it at the beverage stations around the ship. Not only does it save you money, it's also way better for the environment. And let's be honest, wouldn't you rather spend $50 on something fun, like an excursion or a fancy cocktail, instead of a dozen sad little bottles of water? Cruise ripoff number 3, specialty restaurants, plus hidden upcharges. Now don't get me wrong. Sometimes treating yourself to a specialty restaurant on a cruise can be a really fun splurge. But here's what a lot of cruisers don't realize until it's too late. You're not just paying a cover charge anymore. You could easily spend $40, $50, or even $60 just to enter a specialty restaurant. And then, surprise! Certain menu items, the ones you probably really want, like a bigger lobster tail or a premium steak, have an extra upcharge on top of that. So instead of one special dinner, you end up with a bill that feels like you accidentally booked a 5-star hotel. Experienced cruisers know this trick. If they do decide to book specialty dining, they read the menu before making a reservation, checking for hidden fees. And honestly, the main dining room food is often fantastic, and it's included. Sometimes the best meal you'll have on the ship is the one you've already paid for. Cruise ripoff number 4, cruise ship casinos. There's something exciting about walking past the casino on a cruise ship. The flashing lights, the ringing bells, the "I could hit it big tonight" energy in the air. But seasoned cruisers? They know the truth. The casino is not your friend. The odds in cruise ship casinos are often even worse than the casinos on land. The cruise line knows you're in a vacation mindset, a little more relaxed, a little less careful, and maybe even a cocktail or 2 deep. And they are more than happy to let you think you're just playing for fun, right up until you realize you've spent your shore excursion money at the slot machines. Experts who do like a little casino fun will often set a strict, fun budget, something like $20 or $50 max, and when it's gone, it's gone. No chasing losses, no ATM runs, no, just one more spin. Because let's be real, losing $200 at blackjack when you could have spent that on a massage, an excursion, or a shopping spree? Not exactly the jackpot you were hoping for. Cruise ripoff number 5, Onboard art auctions. All right, you're wandering around the ship after lunch. You see a little sign, free champagne. Art auction today. Free champagne? Well, you are on vacation. But seasoned cruisers know that if you sip that champagne, you're walking into one of the oldest cruise traps at sea. Here's how it goes. They lure you in with bubbles, show you a rare, collectible painting, talk up the investment potential, and before you know it, someone's waving a bidding paddle, and it's you. Now here's the not-so-fun part. A lot of the art sold on cruise ships are mass-produced prints, not original masterpieces. Some even have fake brushstrokes added just to make them look hand-painted. Smart cruisers enjoy the free champagne, maybe grab a free poster if it's offered, and then leave with their wallets still happily tucked away. Because as nice as that $4,000 painting might look in your hallway, so does having money left for your next cruise. Cruise ripoff number 6, spa treatments at sea. Picture this, a cozy room, soothing music, scented oils, and a massage that melts your stress away. Sounds dreamy, right? Well, it is. Until you get the bill. A basic 50-minute massage on a cruise can easily run you $200 or more. And that's before they tack on an automatic 18% gratuity. And before they try to sell you a $300 jar of miracle body lotion you didn't know you needed. It's like relaxing your wallet right out of your pocket. Seasoned cruisers know the trick. They either wait for port days when spa specials are offered, often with big discounts, or they skip the spa altogether and book a massage ashore for a fraction of the cost. Or, crazy idea here, they grab a free deck chair, soak in some ocean air, and call it nature's massage. Trust me, your shoulders and your bank account will thank you. Cruise ripoff number 7. Paying for things that used to be free. This one stings the most for longtime cruisers, because it feels like a little piece of cruising magic has been sold off. Things that used to come free with your fare? Now they come with a price tag, like early boarding. It used to be, you showed up early, you got on early. Now you're offered packages like Faster to the Fun, The Key, or Priority Access for an extra fee. And that's not all. Some cruise lines now offer premium seating in theaters or even charge for on-demand movies in your cabin. Not new releases, just basic stuff you'd get on Netflix. And let's not forget room service. What was once a free midnight snack is now another itemized charge on your account. None of these things will break the bank by themselves. But together, they chip away at that all-inclusive feeling we all love about cruising. Smart cruisers take the time to read the fine print ahead of time and often skip these paid perks altogether. Because let's be real, you already paid to be on the ship. You shouldn't have to keep paying to enjoy it. Quick question before we dive into the last ripoff. If you're finding these tips helpful, or if you've already spotted a ripoff you're planning to avoid, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps support the channel, and it tells me to keep making more cruise tips like this for you. And I'd love to hear in the comments, have you ever almost fallen for one of these onboard traps? Tell me below. Cruise ripoff number 8, drink packages. When you don't actually drink enough. The drink package. Unlimited cocktails, frozen margaritas by the pool, craft coffees whenever you want. It sounds like a dream. But here's the thing. If you're not drinking like a pirate every single day, you're probably throwing money away. Most drink packages cost so much that you'd have to down 6 to 8 alcoholic drinks every day just to break even. And let's be honest, unless you're planning to have a mimosa with breakfast, a beer with lunch, 2 margaritas by the pool, wine with dinner, and a nightcap, you might not even come close. Seasoned cruisers know to run the numbers first. How much do you really drink in a day? Otherwise, that all-inclusive feeling turns into all-expensive real quick. And hey, less hangovers mean you actually enjoy your vacation. So there you have it. 8 cruise ripoffs that smart cruisers dodge without even thinking twice.